Ese Cholo!
Alright, familia, welcome inside the big rig. Hope you guys are doing good. Keep it between the lines. Got your load secure. Alright, it is a little later in the morning. It's about 7:30. I wasn't gonna start that early today. Should be back quite a few hours, but nonetheless, here in Flagstaff, and gonna make it back to SoCal today. So let's go ahead, let's do it. All right. Let's rock and roll. We are on our way. Or not quite yet, but we'll get there. Let's see, there's a little exit over here. Here in Flagstaff, baby. It's right when you get into Flagstaff, too. There's a difference between Flagstaff and, the other major cities here in Arizona. Flagstaff is up in the mountains. And I've said it before. If there's anywhere that I would move to in Arizona, it'd be here. It'd be Flagstaff. Because the rest of Arizona, yeah, man. Just not down with it. The rest of Arizona is just all. Whenever you think of Arizona, you just think of pure desert. Desert and the heat, 120 degrees. Flagstaff's a little different than that. Now, I don't know much about Flagstaff other than the times I've just drove by, just like I am now. I did get off and eat. That was in my personal vehicle, though. Got off and I ate at a restaurant. I forgot what restaurant, but it was pretty good. That's the one thing that sticks out as different. All the trees, the hills, the mountains. It's nice. And I know it snows here too. If you guys know a little about Flagstaff, let me know. Usually when you think about Arizona, the first thing that comes to mind is Phoenix. And then I would say the next city that comes to mind is not even Flagstaff. It's Tucson. When you got Phoenix, you got like all the surrounding little cities around there, apparently, from what I understand, I forgot, somewhere like in the next 10 years or something, they're going to be doing construction that's going to go from Phoenix all the way down to Tucson, which is down. That's a mission. Flagstaff is north. It's up in the mountains. One thing I don't think I've heard of, maybe it's happened, maybe it hasn't, but I've never heard of a wildfire here in Flagstaff. And just looking at it, I mean, that's one thing in California, living in the mountains. One thing is that, well, what about wildfires? You know, you got to take that into consideration. I mean, there's some beautiful mountain areas that you could live in out in Cali. But, yeah, man, there's always the potential of wildfires. I don't think I've ever heard of a wildfire in Flagstaff. I'm not, I mean, maybe this has gone over my head, I don't know. But I personally never heard of it. If there has been, anybody let me know. Because I'm looking at the trees and all this stuff looks good. You know, it looks beautiful, man. On the real. Look at this. Nice. That is one thing I think about. I do think about, you know, all right, well, a lot when fire season comes around. All right, this is 17 south to Phoenix. I've never been on that freeway. I'd like to know, have there been major wildfires in Flagstaff? Because all these trees, they're all bunched up. Flagstaff, you can't really see too much of the city because of all the trees. Been through here in years. Flagstaff is a nice sized city. I would think like there's a lot of outdoor things to do. Which is great. So we're gonna stretch our legs, and at the same time we're gonna go ahead and clean the windshield a little bit. We're gonna stop here at this petrol. I just want to clean the windshield. Okay, this guy's pulling forward. All right, let's clean this windshield. So I wasn't gonna plan to put diesel. I still had well above a quarter left. It was in between, like halfway between half and a quarter, but I'm like, you know what, I'll just go ahead and put diesel. So that's what I did. That'll be the last diesel stop I make. Go forward. Alright. Let's go get the receipt. Got the receipt. That's one thing I don't like about petrol, dog. I mean, like I said, I wasn't even planning on fueling up. But I figured, oh well, I'm gonna have to fuel up at some point, you know. But when you go to other truck stops, come on, driver. You just walk in there; they already have it printed out in the little slot. You don't have to talk to anybody. You just go in there, grab it, and you're gone. But here, it's like, they got 21 questions for you before they print it out. I'm just thinking, dog, just print it out, man. Just print it out. We'll go out the way we came in. It still is, man. Filthy when I picked it up. Good gosh, Holmes. From the inside, I mean, it's nasty in here. You know, I had to clean it up a little bit. Back on the road. There we go. We got about like a little over 60 miles to go before we hit California state line. Well, here's Kingman, Arizona. Most of the city right. I've known a person or two that has moved here after retiring, so sure people come here for retirement. There's a lot of construction going on. All jacked up. Last person I know, or I knew, that moved here after retiring was some lady that worked in Vegas. She was a receiving clerk, and she moved here, I don't know, maybe about 3 months ago or something like that, after retiring. Like, oh, okay, that's a small little handful of people that I know now that have moved here to Kingman after retiring. Got a way station coming up as we're getting ready to exit Arizona, but it is closed, and it has gotten windy. The wind is really picked up. It's not good, man. Not good. Okay, this is it. Getting back into Killer Cali here. Killer Cali, baby. Now I definitely have to slow down because the speed limit in Cali is a heck of a lot different than everywhere else. But nonetheless, we're here, the Golden State. Here comes the inspection getting into California. Let's see how many problems they give us. Hey, look at this dude right here on the shoulder on a bike. Man, the road gets jacked up right here. I'd probably leave it like that. Want people to slow down. Okay. Sure, I'm gonna run into some issues. Let's see what happens. Alright. They just waved me right through. That's probably not gonna happen at the scales though. Alright. Until we hit them, we're trucking. Got that nice California sign right there. The bear standing up. Here we got the town of Needles. Yeah. We're on the 40. And you cross from Arizona into California. Be the town that you hit. Needles. I remember I ate here once. I don't know the name of the spot, but it's right off the freeway. And I even stayed here. I was coming from Sacramento, and I was on my way to, I think I was on my way to Phoenix. Let's see if I see that restaurant. This town is just far away from everything. I mean, for being where it's at, it's a decent sized town for being where it's at. construction for miles. gotta take our 30 minutes. And there's nothing around. Nor am I gonna eat or anything. I had to kind of breakfast. So basically just gonna kick it, man. Our 30 minutes are up. You know, let's get up to the gravel. Okay, here we are. So not exactly the best place to take a 30-minute break, but you know, I pretty much knew I was going to take it kind of in the middle of nowhere. We're in between Ludlow and Needles on the 40. No problem whatsoever. Good thing is it's not summertime. If not, it'd be scorching hot, but it's not. So let's take this 30 minutes and get back on the road. I've been back on the road after my 30 minutes. And I'm not too far from Barstow. I want to get off and stretch my legs real quick before we hit Barstow. So let's do that. Okay, stretch the legs. And that might be the last time we stretch the legs. We might do it one more time. Barstow's coming up here in just a few miles. And from there, I mean, that's about it, man. From there, it's just the 15 south and a little home stretch there. Gosh darn it, dog. I tell you, these all the construction that's going on. So we are entering Barstow, city of Barstow. Just a little over 23,000. Man, I'll tell you, the population of Barstow has never grown, man. Well, I mean, as long as I've been trucking and passing through here, with a 40 just connects and takes you into the 15. Here, I do truck it through here all the time. All the time. Okay, so it used to say right there, Barstow. What did it say? Crossroads of Opportunity. Wow, it's painted over though. Remember when they were first building this Home Depot that's coming up here on the right? I remember thinking like, man, is that sucker gonna survive? Man, that's a huge hardware store. There's a lot of construction that goes on here in Barstow, but like I said, the population has remained pretty much the same. Yeah, as you see the Home Depot here on the right hand side. But yeah, man, but look, it's been there for years now. The 15 and the 58 West. That takes you all the way to Bakersfield. That's a nice little stretch right there. The 58. Take you past California City to the mountains, in through Tehachapi, down into Bakersfield. So pretty much into Victorville now, and I mean there, to me it's almost like the trip is done. Just because I come through here all the time. I pass through here all the time. I will tell you guys this about this whole area up here, about the high desert. Mainly this area. When it pertains to, the Victorville, Oak Hills, Apple Valley, Hesperia, Adelanto area, all that section, right? It has grown. Man, it has grown. See, like we were just passing through Barstow, that sucker has not grown. It's pretty much remained the same, but this here, just this whole area, not just Victorville. Even though Victorville seems to be like the main hub, because I believe it's the biggest city here. And you got all the surrounding cities, like Adelanto and those areas. It has really grown. A lot. I had a good homeboy of mine that moved up to Adelanto talking about, hey man, you should move up here. It's a lot cheaper. I'm like, heck no. Shout outs to anybody who does live here in the high desert, but it's not for me, that's for sure. It's not for me. Then a lot of people that live here got to go down the hill for work. this place has grown exponentially. And it continues to. They keep spreading out further and further and further out into the mountains. Out into the mountain east and out more into the desert west, going towards the Antelope Valley. And yes, of course, this is how you know you're entering the part of SoCal, baby, where it counts, right? Traffic. Oh, lovely, lovely traffic. We're getting ready to go down the Cajon Pass here. But of course, oh yeah, traffic. Feels like home, doesn't it? Coming down the Cajon Pass. So should be there in just a few minutes, unless there's something crazy going on up ahead. So this is our exit right here. Sierra Avenue. We're going to the northern part of Fontana, homie, that's right. Oh yeah. Just about there. So we made it. We are here. Went ahead, parked the trailer, disconnecting the truck. He wants me to park it somewhere else, right around front, and that's about it. I'll find a way home, because I don't live in Fontana, so I don't know, I'll probably throw my thumb up and hitchhike. Get home, do a few things, and tomorrow morning, early in the morning, back to my regular routine, back to trucking, but my regular routine. So this was cool. Firme, we made it. As always, familia, live your life like you're on the road. Be aware, surroundings, and always keep a safe distance. Blood makes you related. Below to makes family. Until next time, this is Ed the Troll Trucker. Over and out.
Ese Cholo.